camera bag. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live with Colt Ang. All right, let's do this.
We're doing it. We're back.
Hello, everybody. Now we've got a new setup because, we'll get into that in a second. Yeah. But we are looking up here. The comments and things are down here. So hello, Delani. Hi, Mom. Hi.
Hey, Delani.
Oh my gosh, this is such a different thing. Oh man, what a difference a week makes.
It's yeah.
T, what's up, dude? Leonardo, hey. Leonardo, that's such a cool name. Anouk?
It really is.
Hey, Christy. Y'all, we're so happy you're here. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's jump on into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
If you're new, welcome. But let's be honest, most of the people here are part of the crew. We have missed you so much. We love being here, and we are so bummed that we had to miss last week. But we are going to talk about that more in a second. Fichette. Melissa Stevens. Hey. Nydia. Oh my gosh, everybody's here.
This is great.
Y'all.
Thanks for coming, guys.
We're so stoked. Okay.
Do you want to give the brief explanation on why we had to cancel last week?
Let's talk about why we had to cancel last week. I'm gonna go on and open with it was 100% my fault, and that is a very hard thing to know and keep knowing repeatedly in my head. No, it's true. It's you know, I gotta take responsibility for the shit that's yours. The problem was which we will talk about more in a moment, were on a bit of a road trip. We pulled over at a gas station and because Andrew's going to do some work on partoflove.com in the car. And so she needed to get to her stuff. And so I took out the electronics bag, like the camera bag, and then took out some of the lights and got to her bag and got her stuff. And then the gas. I got to take the gas. So I went over and did the gas. I closed everything back up and we took off. I don't know if you noticed that what I didn't say just now was I then put the camera bag back in the car.
As soon as we noticed, we called the station. Mm-hmm. We called everybody. Mm-hmm. It is gone.
Somebody
it was gone.
Took the bag and it is gone, which is totally fine. It is what it is.
You know, money can be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
I think the hard part was like the memories, but then I had to go like, it's fine.
There were 3 hard drives that were in there, and that was the hard thing because luckily, thanks to my brilliant, genius, amazing wife, we have, renter's insurance and homeowner's insurance, and it was covered. But what's not covered, what can't be recovered, is 3 hard drives of the past 20 years of our lives. And
we're not the best on iCloud.
We haven't backed up anything since like 2013.
Photos and things. Yeah. It's fine. We had a good cry. We're back.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey, I started the month off by dropping the camera.
Yeah. We thought that was going to be the worst thing when we dropped the camera. Nope. No, I one-upped you by literally more than 10 times.
You know what? It's all good because I have another announcement.
Yes.
So this one over here just booked a movie. So we are traveling, as you can see, which is what started that road trip in the first place. So we're getting ready. He's prepping. We can't talk about the details, but it's going to be awesome and very exciting. Yeah. And we're going to be away from home for a little bit. So bear with us with the backgrounds.
Yeah, get used to dark kitchen hotel backgrounds.
We're going to figure it out. I think next week will be
it's
a very nice Airbnb.
Really nice for the next month or so.
Yeah, see what it looks like. We're hopefully going to have a great spot to shoot in, but it's very exciting. And that said, though, there's the good and the bad that comes with it. Partoflove.com, the opening date has been pushed back, the launch, or pushed forward to sometime in September, I'm going to say, between the loss of
all
the
of our
filming of our course, and not having this one to edit beautifully because he's going to be on the set all day. It's going to be September, you guys, but we're so excited for whenever it happens, because it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and you guys already know what's up with, the course. When you sign up for the email list, you immediately get our first course, Blueprint for the Love You Deserve, absolutely free, as a thank you to you guys for being so supportive and for being here. That said, we had filmed Blueprint for the Love You Deserve, and I had edited Blueprint for the Love You Deserve, and it was on those hard drives.
Nice. Yeah.
So
that just means we had to do it again.
Apparently the world was like, no, it's got to be better. We got to do it again. So we're so sorry that is taking a second. Let's go into the comments. Hello. Val, hey.
Val.
Upstate Sings. Megan. I don't know why I said Megan.
Upstate Sings is...
it really is the worst. No, not Upstate Sings is not the worst. Sorry, I was reading your comment.
Oh.
Yeah, when I left the bag, it was the worst. And they look very, very sweet. Everybody, you guys are so kind. And thank you very much on the congratulations. Yeah, it's 10. So let's get into...
Quick disclaimer, you guys. I know everyone knows this, but if you're new, this is a show about love and relationships, and sometimes about family. It is not a kids show.
No.
Put the kids in another room. Put your headphones on, maybe. Everything and anything is always on the table, because at the end of the episode, after we play our awesome game that we're about to play today, we're going to answer some questions. So if you have any live questions that you want answered, put them in the comments when we get to that point.
Yes.
And we're going to answer a special question that came to us this week from you guys.
Yes, and which I'm so excited to talk about. I'm so excited about the game. I'm so excited about everything. And Val, you're totally right. Well, that's very, very sweet. She says, it's totally worth the wait. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And we missed being here with you. But unfortunately, it was not possible. Also, my laptop was in that bag. Like, literally, there was no way to do
literally every piece of everything. I was debating whether we should stream it from my iPhone.
We were gonna drive and do it in the car, but we realized that we
and
didn't have service. So it was just a whole thing.
It's better.
It's a whole thing. It's totally worth it, though. I could really use
the next best part of these evenings, which is, the next.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Harmony Dunn, absolutely right. Not PG-13. Usually way worse than that, and especially tonight because of the game we're going to play.
Yes, we're playing a very fun game we just discovered.
But first, let's get into my favorite initial game. What's everybody drinking? Cheers.
Cheers.
Tonight we are drinking what?
We're drinking Kung Fu Girl. Partially because we were in a rush, partially because I'm a sucker for Kung Fu Girl, you guys. I know that people make fun of me and call it juice because it's it's a sweeter Riesling from upstate Washington.
It tastes like green apple.
I like it. It's a little acidic. Hey, it's a $12 bottle. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for more than that.
It's really delicious,
It does the job.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you guys drinking?
That's in the movie. I had my car broken into last year. Oh shit, Tim. All but one of my cameras was stolen.
Is drinking something amazing with
Vicanata?
Sour cherry.
Does that say Vicanata?
I don't know.
Romanian homemade
She's very
alcohol
fancy.
with sour cherries. Come on. Yes, Mom, you would love Kung Fu Girl.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you've had it.
I feel like I've definitely given it to you.
Yeah.
Wait,
Caprinas, yes.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, y'all.
You
Johnny
guys.
Negroni, well played.
Oh.
Okay, so check this out. We just got this gin the other day because I wanted to try it. Roku, Japanese. I gotta get up here. We got a new lens on the camera.
Lens since we upgraded.
So this Roku gin.
It's really good, but I'll tell you what.
It's kind of flowery. What did we say? It's fruity. It's not as herbal.
It's not as herbal. It's not. I don't know. But hands down, you guys, if you are in need of a good gin, you gotta.
Don't worry.
You gotta go get the St. George Botanivore.
This is our go-to. This is what we make
Negronis
with.
Go get it. Like everything is unbelievable with it.
It's
Everything
like $30,
from
$35. It's
a
amazing.
dirty martini to a Negroni to literally anything. It's delicious.
Harmony's got a nice Blue Moon. We got a Chardonnay for Anouk. Dr. Pepper, because Delani and I are building a 120-gallon tank for our handicap lizard.
What?
I have so many questions. That is amazing.
Christy, you and Delani are always up to like the most incredible projects.
Y'all are incredible. Sake?
No, she's asking.
Oh, you were asking. Yes. Phil is going to be living in style now. 120, drinking water, but now I need something else. Yes, you do, Tim. All right. So, cheers again.
You guys get your drinks. Go pee because we have a great game night ahead.
We were really, really excited about this.
This is one we came across in a Target on our trip as we were, trying to grab the supplies we needed.
Could I get a drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Do You Know Me?
We just took a glance at the game section. Oh, come on, babe. We got to focus it.
I know.
This lens is really good, but
my nails are so dirty. Sorry.
We're taking his. They get it.
It's so worth it.
Do you know me? Okay, so this is kind of like reminds me of like a Never Have I Ever sort of, but it's going to be a get to know us all game.
And I would love to hear your answers for what you think of these things for each round. Just throw them in there and we'll go back and check.
You'll like it. Okay, but let's recap today's.
Wait, sorry. Anouk said if you like gin, Hendrix is also very good. Don't worry.
I promise you. So I was a Hendrix only girl.
We also have Hendrix.
I was only Hendrix. If you love Hendrix, you're gonna never drink Hendrix again once you drink St. George.
St. George is like
it's like the elevated level of that.
It's the elevated level of gin. Is the best way to say it. It's just amazing. Okay, so we saw this in there, and what it is you just look at the person next to you. Can you guess if they ever owned a fake ID? Do you know if they can play an instrument? Have they ever been arrested? It's literally like, how well do you know this person? Like, does Angelina know what brand of underwear they're wearing? No.
But I have an idea. It could be like one of three. No, I don't know specifically right now. Who actually does?
Do I?
Yes, because he only wears Calvin Kleins ever.
True.
He has
right now. I'm not wearing any.
I hope that's not a question that comes up. You're not?
No. Just wearing shorts.
Nice. Free ball in it.
Free ball.
Yeah, he has like 25 pairs of the same black little Calvins.
Little Calvins.
I fold them. I fold them and wash them, so I know. All right.
So either way, we are not going to go through all of these, but we have all of these to play.
Before we get into it, let's do a recap of the episodes.
Oh my God, yes. I'm so sorry. I got excited about the game.
You're so cute.
Okay.
The recap of the episodes. Who watched Tuesday? Hikea.
Came up with that name myself.
It's sort of a throwback to when we met.
Yeah.
And we decided to take Tuesdays because they're more of like these community videos.
Yeah, they're more about us.
And we wanted to just start sharing
like
stories.
Y'all, us, all of us.
Yeah. So you can really get to know us, right? Because like Thursday is always like a lesson, but Tuesday, let's really dive in and like get to know each other.
Yeah.
So that was
our first adventure together. And we won't go into too many details, but it does involve, for those of you who didn't see it, double rainbows, drugs, and essentially a maze, a mental maze.
If you like IKEA, or if you're curious about IKEA, go check the video out.
Yeah.
Thursday was How I Met My Prince Charming. I was so excited to make this video because I always get this question. Ew, you do look like a toad now, but you're so beautiful. Everyone's always like, how did you guys meet? How did you get Colt? I want a guy like Colt. And I'm like, oh my God. I have kissed so many assholes, you guys. So many asshole toads. You cannot believe it. But it's true.
I know, but I just thought you were going to say toads, and then you said assholes. And my visual,
toads,
my imagination, I was like,
it goes hand in hand. But the problem is, you can't keep kissing asshole after asshole. You have to at least kind of like take all the warning signs and like avoid them the next time. And so the more we learn from each like asshole toad we kiss, you're eventually guided to like, boom, the prince, right?
The next video about how you met your prince is just going to be about assholes. It's going to be the visual that I've got to make instead of toads everywhere. It's going to be rough.
Maybe we don't do the visual for that. But either way, it's a good episode.
It's one of my favorites because it's very honest and straight to the point, but also there's so much that you kind of let everyone in on across it. And I feel like it's from
my heart, you know? Yeah. I mean, I didn't have like a fairy tale. And I say this in the beginning, like, congratulations if you married your high school sweetheart and you're living happily ever after. And I genuinely mean that. Like, I'm not coming for you. Like, that's amazing. I did not have that story in any capacity, and neither did you, like, if you are more team, playing the game, like, watch this video. Hopefully it will help you.
So Friday's episode of The Refinery that we actually, I think, had to skip the week before as well, was really fun. We wanted to have a more chill conversation this week and less about, gosh, you're pretty. I'm just looking at you on all the screens. It's so hot. Hot. So we wanted to have more of kind of a chill conversation just about life and whatever came up, but not so much of a weighted conversation. And we ended up talking about beer and chips and movies. And if any of you haven't seen Point Break, do me a favor. As soon as this is over, go watch the original Point Break starring the world star Patrick Swayze and the other world star Keanu Reeves. It's incredible. It's life-changing. I just don't want you to miss out on it.
They're going to do it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help you.
Great.
Help you help me.
Okay, great.
You should watch it.
Moving on. Your favorite part of love this week was, sir?
Okay, so my favorite part of love this week was on the way to our next venture in this movie. I can't believe I get to say that in the movie.
We had one project booked, and then we're making our way to
the other project. But this first one had to do with dance, and I got to be alone in a studio, in a dance studio for the first time in a long time, and I got to be in a studio with just you for the first time in a long time, and I feel like the universe gave me a gift of reigniting a passion that I had lost in a lot of ways. And some of you might have also seen that on my Instagram, I've been pushing CLI Studios. A friend of mine, Teddy Florence, has this amazing online platform for sharing dance, especially that is so useful in this time. And so if you just like watching dance, or are a dancer or a performer, or just want to be better, there's all these different levels. And I love it because I can sit here in like the hotel room, and I literally danced for 2 hours yesterday, 2 hours the day before, and it's just, that was my favorite part of love, was I felt like the universe opened my heart back up to this thing that I love very, very much and that I haven't been doing. So we will be sharing some more dance content coming up soon with regards to part of love, because it is a huge part of love in our lives.
Yeah.
Also, getting to watch you dance is always my favorite. You're just so gross. Like, there's no reason for you to be that talented. And
you're very sweet.
But I've got to be selfish with my part of love this week.
My part of love, though, is obviously related to your part of love. Go figure. But I watched you do something that I haven't watched you do in a long time, and go to that part of your heart and your soul that loves dance so much. And that is where we connected at first and fell in love over. And just to watch you push yourself in a different way that we haven't in so long, and I mean in a truly different way. You guys are, I'm so excited for whenever we share this with you. I'm not sure if it's going to be in like several steps or stages or what, but it's going to be awesome. And it's incredible and beautiful and so sexy. Like, what's sexier than seeing the person that you love most in the world do their thing, you know? And I appreciate you teaching me and bringing me in with it. And I also had to choreograph a little bit myself as well.
She
so
did.
I was like, that's something that I'm always terrified with because I always love to be the canvas. I never like to be the painter. Thank you.
Sculptor.
Yeah. And I
wouldn't know it.
Either way, it was a great, amazing week.
Yeah.
And I feel so in my body and so connected to you and my heart and my soul. Yeah. Either way, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Are you guys ready for game night?
Let's play. Do you even really know me, bro?
Wait, should we say hello to our people that have just joined?
Yeah, let's check in.
And should we drink a little bit more?
Asshole Toad, totally using that. Very, very true. Thank you, Tim. Yes, watch Point Break. Come on. This guy gets it. I agree. I have my eye on Ange the most during Aladdin. Couldn't agree more, Val.
Aww,
so did I.
Val.
And I saw it, I think, more than anybody that's not on the creative team. Like, I love that show. Thank you, Anouk. Thanks, T. All right. Ooh, here we go. Ready? Oh, that's very kind. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. I'm just going to pull out a stack of cards. So the way that we're playing this is we didn't read the box. But when you pull out a card, let's say we just pull out any random card, right? Mm-hmm. Boom, rando card. Okay. Does Angelina know the zodiac sign of their mom? Like that's the question. And I have to answer that. If I get it right, then I get to keep the card. And we'll just go back and forth for a little bit. I'll tell you this. No, she doesn't.
I'm embarrassed.
That's only because you don't know zodiac signs.
I know my zodiac sign, which is weird, you guys, because I'm quite
you're super into the spiritual
and like
stuff.
Into all the but I'm not a zodiac
Looks
person.
Like I got one.
That doesn't count. We didn't
How does
start
that not
yet.
Oh, come on.
We didn't start yet. Okay.
All right,
so we're gonna grab a stack, and you guys put in
whether or not you think. I mean, some of these.
Yeah, some of these you wouldn't know, but some of these you probably would know. I think, especially if you we've all been together for so long. Wow, babe, you just made a mess.
We're good. Okay. Don't be weird.
Don't be weird.
All right, ready?
So I keep the ones that I got right.
Yeah, if you get them right. All right, so you go first.
Are we playing
Ladies
rounds?
First.
No, we're just gonna keep going. Okay. Has Colt ever skinny dipped? I think we can all answer this question. Yes.
Yeah.
I win. Thank you. I think we all won. We all get a point here. The man that loves being naked the most, more than anybody in the whole world. Like.
Well, I mean,
if he
my
could live
favorite.
Naked, he would.
And I very consistently do. I love that you have proof that I've skinny dipped because my 28th birthday, we were touring with Pink, and that was in the Gold Coast in Australia.
Yeah.
And we were right on the beach in this beautiful hotel.
Oh, that was a really fun night.
And it was actually we were celebrating.
Birthday.
It was my golden birthday, so it was August 28th, and I was turning 28, and we were out on the beach, and at midnight I ran butt ass naked into that water.
What was weird is that I think he was wearing his cowboy boots and a towel,
and my leather jacket.
And a leather jacket. Yes.
It was not warm
because it was summer in August, but it's reversed in Australia. Yeah. So it was, and even though we were on the coast, it was really cold. And he ran in
the comments. Yes.
Exactly. Everyone knows you. This man just wants to live naked. He jumped in that water though. Boom. Naked.
Yeah. I'll post a picture of that soon. Not the naked part, that night. Because we've got a very cute picture from that night. Because it was also
I don't know if
it was also what?
I hope we have it.
I do.
Okay.
I have it. Yeah. Okay. Because it was also they were celebrating Willow's birthday.
Oh my God! Willow's birthday is like a day before.
Mm-hmm. And so my face was all painted because Willow wanted to get her face painted, and it was a whole thing. And so I got my face painted. I think I looked like Raphael, but with glitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were a Ninja Turtle.
It was pretty cool. Oh wait, so my turn.
Yeah.
Does Angelina know who won the most recent World Series? Not a chance. Not even
kind of a chance. You guys.
I'm not positive she knows which sport the World Series is.
I think it's baseball.
Yeah. There it is. Nice.
And I honestly, you guys, That's a win.
Nope.
You guys have no faith in me.
Your
But you know
youngest
what?
daughter's
You know
name is Willow.
Funny, the people that know me do really know me.
Yeah.
They do.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Here we go. Has Colt ever fainted? I don't think so. Am I really? Have you fainted on the ground, blacked out? Because that's what I'm.
Yes.
When?
So 2 times.
What?
2 times. One now fainted.
I feel like
should it be faint? No. Should it be fainted or should it be passed? Because if passed out doesn't count.
Passed out doesn't count. Fainted is like you saw blood and passed out.
Oh no.
Are you intoxicated?
No. I was doing the pacer. Do you guys remember the pacer?
What's the pacer?
So we used to have the presidential fitness test. For those of you who aren't in the U.S., I don't know if you have anything like this. And for those of you who are below a certain age, you may not. I'm sure they're not even allowed to do this anymore. But we had this thing called the presidential fitness test. And you would go into gym class, which you would probably not go into anyway.
I never took gym.
There we go. It wasn't electable in the elementary school that I went to.
Oh, okay.
And so you would have to run, I think it was a half mile in a certain amount of time. You had to do a pull-up test. You had to run the pacer back and forth. The pacer was one of the worst. And the pacer there was a beep. It was like, and you ran from one end of the gym to the other. And then it was like, it would slowly get quicker and quicker and kids would start falling off. Well, I had childhood asthma. Mom, I'm sure you remember this. I had childhood asthma, but I wasn't about to lose. And I was in like the last 2 kids that were still going. And I started blacking out while I was running. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not stopping. And then I passed out. And then I woke up.
I think that, you know what, I think that counts as fainting.
Okay, cool.
I didn't know that happened.
I feel like I've told you about that story. I have absolutely told you. I may not have.
I don't think so. I mean, that is more passed out.
My mom. Yep.
I think fainted. I don't know.
Fichette, you fainted too doing the pacer? It's a nasty little test, but fuck, it works.
Wow, and Val? Okay, so maybe they still have
Anook
it.
did the beat test. Val did it. So all of us who went to gym class apparently had it.
I should have because I hate cardio. So.
All right.
Anyway.
Has Angelina ever gone hunting? No.
No. I think I would die.
Especially now.
Yes. Especially now. I wasn't. Should I go into it?
I don't think so. Depends on how far you're going to go.
I'm not going to go too deep.
Look at her. Wait, she softens up. I'm not going to go too deep.
I'm just saying.
It was a cold, dark
I know
night.
there's a million opinions about this, but I stopped eating meat because I cannot love my kids the way that I do. They're both sleeping, and I don't want to disrupt them right now. Otherwise, I would scoop them and show them. I can't love them like the way that I do if I'm going to go kill another like living being.
I will say though, we've talked about this a lot, but
I'm still on the fence with like, certain things. So I don't know. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I don't want to say it's not definite right now.
That's the whole thing.
Everyone's in a different place, and
hunting comes from a million different ways, just like everything else does.
Totally.
And if it's necessity,
the end of the world.
And if it's a necessity, absolutely, it's not for us, so we choose not to eat it. There we go.
That's it. There we go. Moving on.
You're on. I'm not. Hey, no, not at all. No.
Oh no, I support you. Okay. Did Colt play a sport in high school? Well, I think in high school,
this is a technicality.
Specifically, he did not. He specifically gave up sports the last day of middle school, technically. Playing sports on a team in high school.
It was technically freshman year, but yes.
Freshman year, okay.
I didn't play at my high school, and I've never explained that perfectly, so yes, you get to keep that one.
That was when you decided between baseball and theater.
In theater. My mom gave me an ultimatum, a very polite one, but she said, look, you got to choose and decide, what you're going to do. And yeah, I chose dance.
Nice.
Has Angelina ever asked for a nude? No.
I haven't.
Have you ever asked somebody, hey, send me a picture of you naked? Not have you sent it and received it, not have you just received it.
I definitely feel like I've asked you to send me a photo.
Nude?
I mean, you definitely offer them up, so let's not
No,
lie.
not nude. Nope. I never,
Never
sent
nude?
I've never sent you a completely naked photo.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. I know for a fact I haven't because I show me.
I can't show you. We've lost everything we own in our hard drives. So
Well,
I'm
that was the point. That's why I didn't do it, because if I had ever done it
if
and then
Colt
that
ends up
happened,
on the internet, we know that
I have not sent you pictures of my bait and tackle, as it were. Cash and prizes.
Okay.
Not a chance.
We disagree, but
You get to keep the card.
I keep the
Everybody's
card.
saying yes.
Yes. Everyone agrees with me that you, babe. I don't want to get into a thing.
And we're not in a
In
thing.
front
You're
of
just
everyone,
wrong.
but I'm 1,000,000%
All right,
That's
do your
why
card.
I'm keeping the card.
Not a
Is
chance.
this why I go again?
Yeah. No, it's just your turn. It was I picked up that card, but I got it. You got it.
I just asked you the question.
No, I asked you. Has Angelina ever asked for a nude?
Oh, I see. Okay. Is Colt afraid of spiders? Yes. Like you guys? It is the craziest thing in the world. Because this man is very burly and also terrified of spiders.
I don't
And
like bugs, man.
he doesn't, he is
Don't
not.
give it to me.
I
You get to keep it.
He is not a bug person, you guys. And like when he goes to kill the teeniest thing, he's like, it's like he's like this, and he's got the shoe and like the spray and like the shoe and the and like the noises that come out of him are not normal for like how big he is and the size of the bug.
Okay.
I'm not
my
even
mom,
talking
absolutely.
about like a hornet. Like,
Okay, look, it's not, I'm scared of like the concept of spiders are fucking gross. All
Okay.
Insects suck.
No, I
But
hate insects.
I read a thing one time, and it was on the internet, so we know it's true, where somebody said, like, spiders can crawl in your ear and they can crawl in your mouth, like while you're
we
sleeping.
all eat like a certain amount of spiders a year and don't know it. Or something.
And then growing up, like we had tarantulas and black widows in the house at one point, and I just remember I always was terrified of them.
That is gross.
They were always
That's-
terrifying,
who
awful.
elects to have that? Just kidding.
Yes.
I'm
Who
just
knows?
But a little teeny bug once in a while, you get jumpy.
You never know. You never know with bugs. That's the problem with them. Fucking disgusting. I hate them. My turn.
You go.
Does Angelina own a fanny pack? No, but she would if she could.
No, I wouldn't.
You say that, but you almost got one when we were in Disney the last time.
No, I asked you, is this the new thing that the kids are doing?
So I got that one wrong too. I don't know her at all. I'm so sorry.
We're apparently disconnected.
I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what? Let's get back on the same page. You know what? I'm going to start answering
Here we
right.
go.
Here we
You
go.
better answer it right. Oh, it's me. Has Colt gotten a manicure in the past week? Absolutely not.
No.
And we have proof of it in this Tuesday's video.
I think I cut it. I cut it
You
out.
did?
Yeah, I managed to cut.
Oh my
So,
God, you guys.
my nails are short, but they're dirty. Like very dirty. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to clean them out with. So even if I wash my hands, that doesn't get shit out from under your nails. I don't know why people say that.
Whenever he's gonna go shoot like something, whether it's film or TV,
like this
because
close,
I'm like,
this close, I'm
go
constantly
get
getting
your
manicures.
go get a mani pedi, and they just sent him home sparkling.
Leonardo, no, we saw it.
Oh God, I know.
I'm so
Leo.
sorry. They're so fucking gross.
I
I don't like them either, but
he
you know, it
doesn't
is
let
what it
me
is.
touch his fingers, you guys. He hates if I touch his fingers.
But you can touch them, just not with
No,
manicure stuff.
Exactly, and I have to take.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You know, my mom had told me you can take a bobby pin and stick it under. You know, if
Can I
you're
have a
afraid
bobby
of
pin?
the
I'll do it
things.
right now. I'll do it live.
But you won't let me do it.
Why would I let you do it? I've got
You
another
go.
hand to do
You
it.
go. You're next.
Does Angelina wear contact lenses? No. Should she? Who knows?
No, he has this theory that I'm like slowly losing my vision.
Or that she's just really good at pretending like she can see.
No, I can totally see fine. It's this new lens we've gotten. Like, I don't understand.
Lens doesn't change anything about the camera.
Yes, you said, don't you see that it's fuzzy? And I'm like, I don't know how this freaking camera works. Because sometimes if you hold it there long enough, it will unblur. Honestly, I get so annoyed with technology. Like, it will. Like, that's why.
You're like an old biddy.
This video that we're giving you guys on Tuesday, we're playing a game. I don't want to give anything away, but I'm showing you the item that might possibly end up in his mouth. And I'm showing it to the camera and it goes blurry first. So I was like holding it up and I don't know, long story. I can see.
She now has my iPhone 10. My iPhone 10 because she got an iPhone 11 or you have my iPhone something before the face recognition.
I hate the face
and I said, why don't you want this phone? Like it's a brand new phone. It's got nice cameras. Like you're coming up from an iPhone 3 and she goes, it's trying to look at my face. It always wants to look at my face. I don't know. I don't want to do it. It keeps trying to look at my face.
It's crazy. Like, let's stick with the thumbprint. I already got the thumbprint down. You know, like the face thing, it's just a pain in the ass.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Can Colt burp on command? Yes.
Now I'm nervous. You got like stage fright.
I mean, I've seen you do it. Like, I don't know if you're good. Is he good at it? I don't know.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
Do you know how to do it? I think you do.
I
mean, you have done it before.
I have, but I don't actually think. I think I've tricked you.
I think you need to have like a carbonated beverage. Is when I.
Well, yeah, but I don't think that's what it is. I think you're misunderstanding the actual question.
Okay, so I lost. Here you go.
I'm sorry.
I lost. There you go.
Hey.
I love you.
Oh, you just smiled through that one. Does Angelina believe in climate change? Yeah. But only because it's real.
It's a real thing, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna go on and take that. Next.
Has Colt ordered pizza this week? I said me because okay, you guys, we order pizza.
We ordered pizza 2 nights ago. When did we order pizza last?
It's on its way. It's scheduled. It will be here in 45 minutes. As soon as this camera is down and we bring the girls out for their walk, the pizza is going to call me and be here.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah. Luckily, this one, deep dish.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh,
Nice.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Yeah, we're pizza fanatics. Oh, wait, this is yours.
Oh. Did Angelina check their weather app today?
I don't even know.
Up here? No. Or down here? No. Where
are we? I don't know if we're up or down.
When we've been where we have been, yes, you check it every day because the weather there is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So some days it's really cold, some days it's pretty warm, some days it's snowing, some days it's windy and rainy, and it's all sorts of stuff.
I usually only care when I'm like going outside. I didn't go out a lot today.
No. So.
Okay. Moving on. Can Colt name 4 countries? I should skip this one.
No, if I can't, I can't.
Can Colt name 4 countries in Africa?
Kenya, Somalia. I really can't. How embarrassing.
No, you're panicking. You
no, I genuinely don't think I can. Just off the top of my head.
Think about it. The food that you eat.
Ethiopia. Thank you. Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia. Nigeria. I got it. Keep the card. Oh, okay. So I always joke about this, but the truth is,
You're terrible with geography.
I'm pretty terrible with geography, and not like.
But tell them why.
Okay, so.
This is actually a very funny story.
I love this story.
Colt never knows whether we're up or down.
I don't know U.S. geography, which is bad. I've actually gotten better at studying it lately, but I haven't moved across the pond, as it were.
Like, he knows that California is west and like New York is east.
Never eat soggy waffles. Yes.
Right, but he doesn't and like Florida's south, but he doesn't really know.
I don't know where anything other than the edges of the country. I don't really know where anything is. Because so I had a world geography class with Billy. I'm throwing Billy under the bus here too, because we both did this. We were cast in a show called Forever Plaid when I was in high school, and the geography teacher, as we were going to class one day, we told him his name was Coach Moore. He's a very, very nice man.
He also happened to be your gym teacher.
He was not even my gym teacher. He was the coach of the women's basketball team at the high school. And he secondarily was also a geography teacher. And he had this cart that he kept all his, information on, and he would push it from room to room because he wasn't, I don't think, a teacher.
I never asked you, did he go to school for?
I would assume not. It doesn't matter. He was a super, super nice guy.
Very nice. Okay.
And I remember, so I walked in one day, and as I was going to class, we got word that we needed to go to rehearsal for something because it was Performing Arts High School. So we had slips that said, we're going to have to miss this class for today, blah, blah, blah. The next day, we're walking up, and it's a very crowded, hallway. And I see Mr. Moore, Coach Moore is outside of the door. And he sees me, and I wave to him, just being like, "Oh, what's up, Coach Moore?" And he goes, just assuming that I needed to leave. So I did. I turned around, and Billy and I just walked back down the hallway. And then we proceeded to do that every day for an entire year. And we went to class on test days, and that was it.
How did you pass the test? Did you write it on your hand?
He would let me take the test in the hallway, and I would use my book.
I'm
not proud of it. I'm not proud of it.
Made mistakes.
But it's true.
We've all made mistakes.
So there. I will await proper judgment in the comments section. I took the bachelor degree test of geography with a B. Okay, Fachette. Cool. Well, okay, good. Cool. You're good at it, and I don't know literally anything, and I apologize. You guys are being very, very very kind to me by not skewering me in the comment section. Okay. Does Angelina own a Keurig? Own? No. Have and had?
Several. Yeah. I feel like Keurig.
Wow.
Come on. We've done past. Now we're in espresso land here, you guys.
We've been making coffee.
Yeah, we've actually reverted to coffee because of everything going on.
We've been doing. Also, if you're looking for a new, I told you I'm not wearing underwear. This company is coffee that is Black Rifle Coffee Co. They've got a bunch of different flavors. It's all made in the USA.
It's veteran owned.
Veteran owned and operated, and a portion of all proceeds go to veterans.
It's really delicious.
It's also really, really good coffee. So.
Yeah. Has Colt ever lied on their resume? No. Colt actually doesn't even know what's on his resume because I usually write his resume. And Colt, I don't even think Colt knows. I don't think Colt has a real headshot or resume, which you guys really don't you may or may not understand it, whether you're in our business or not, but you should have a headshot and resume, or at least your agent should. And I just feel bad for
Rock of Ages. I literally used a wedding photo.
Yeah, I'm very close to his agents and manager, and we just laugh at him. We try to scramble and get things. I'm not really sure what anyone submits as. Come on, baby. That was good, Maya.
We're not close to the couch. She stretched out for that one.
Thing, yeah. Either way, Colt doesn't know what's on his resume.
So I have one of my favorite stories about resumes is West Side Story. My audition for West Side Story. I'm there, and Paul Hart comes out into the waiting room right before, after we dance, before we sing, and just looks around. There's 5 of us there. And he holds up my headshot, which is from my freshman year of college at that point, which was just a picture somebody had taken of me. And he just holds it up and goes, fuck is this? Who is this? Who is this Backstreet Boys person? This is not a thing. This is not a headshot. And I was like, that's mine. And he goes, get new headshots. And then goes back in. This is before I finished my audition. I ended up booking the show. I used that for 3 more years.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm not going to lie, because I'm also guilty of this. My resume, I know it's on my resume, and I update it, and I send it to the proper people. But my headshot, I will not lie, is from when I was 20 years old, 19 years old.
You look the same.
And
it's
the person I was purchasing marijuana from took them for me, and they came out great. I think
they're
gave them
incredible
$100.
pictures.
And you know what? My talent hopefully speaks for itself,
Yes.
and so does yours. I don't need a new picture. You can.
Her headshot is just
go
a
on
picture
Instagram.
of hair. It's
It's
just a picture
his.
of Cousin It.
It's
It's
his.
amazing.
I should update, I guess.
All right, here we go. On command.
Ooh.
Did Angelina ever have braces? No.
What?
What? Wait,
What?
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 I don't remember
You've
the picture.
seen these photos.
Oh my God, idiot.
Idiot.
I just always think of your
Just
teeth
kidding.
as so
You're not an
perfect.
idiot.
I always forget.
You're very sweet.
Because when you were little, you
went-
had your 2 big teeth. And
I had my
love your 2 big
teeth.
teeth.
No, my 2 big teeth are very
You're
cute,
my
but
favorite.
I had very ugly years, you guys. We'll
No, you
post it.
didn't.
We'll post it. No, I had the worst years you've ever
Everybody,
seen.
yes.
Yes, of course I did. Of course.
I do have a
all
headshot
have
or
it.
resume, Val. I just don't know what's on them or
Does
what
it-
pictures
I
they
know what's
are.
on it, and if anyone would like us to, you know what, we should play a game where like people submit what headshot you should use for what job.
Kayla! Yeah,
You know,
yes.
hey Kayla, you drinking a Moscow Mule? Probably right. Has Colt gone on a run in the past week? Yes.
Yes, I have.
He's obsessed with running recently, but running a little less. which
Running
I
way
like.
less, dancing way more.
Yeah.
Not sacrificing my joints for that. That said, Nicole and John are here, and Nicole and so Nicole, John, Billy and Christine, and a few other people are all on the Nike Plus running app, like the Nike running app.
Did Nicole run as much
Nicole has run more than anybody this month. We have who
What?
can get to 100 miles first in a month, and I've won 1 or 2 of them. And Nicole I'm at 6 miles this month because I ran 6 miles one day, but Nicole is at 26 miles, I think, as of yesterday, and John's at 21. You guys are fucking crazy.
They're crazy. Well,
Scale it back.
my best friend walks with the kids, the dogs, like 4 miles. Like
Miles
I'm
and
not
miles.
actually sure what happens on these walks.
Long
because,
ass walks with the dogs.
I-
Heyo.
she'll walk for like 10 miles. I'm like, did you read a book? Like I don't really understand. Like I couldn't even walk a mile up until 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Quarantine, I learned how to go past the mile.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
And then
but-
one time you ran. And then the second time you ran, you decided, after never having run before, she decided, I'll just run 2.5 miles and see how
Yeah.
fast I can do it.
Absolutely, because I said I might as well run and get it over with. Like I hate this. So like the quicker the better.
So
Like,
she ran
just
3 times and then stopped.
Get it over with.
Has Angelina ever dated someone with a tribal tattoo? Okay, at the time, no. But people that you've dated probably have, although
Tribal,
Nina?
I'm confused.
es
Yeah.
posible.
It's
Es
possible.
posible.
It's possible.
I don't think she knows.
there
I
was
know
a
that
lot
she
of
doesn't
tattoos
know.
on someone, but I'm confused.
I'm gonna keep this one because I do know the intricacies of why she doesn't know. So I'm claiming that one. Oh, yes.
Anyway.
Yes. I love
Yes?
that, Val. Yes. Yes.
Let's say yes together with a question.
Yeah, I think that's smart. All right, last few rounds.
Has Colt ever been the man of honor, maid of honor? Yes.
The
I
best
think
man.
the best man is, I think, what they're trying to say. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you were at both weddings.
Yeah, of course.
You remember that,
To
right?
Billy and Richard. No, of
Yeah.
course I know. Done.
All right. Does Angelina own a magic bullet? That is crazy. Yes, the fuck she does.
Yes.
She just got it. And you guys all know that because it was in our pesto gnocchi video.
Yeah.
And it didn't work very well.
It didn't.
Not for that.
But it's good for smoothies and
great for
frozen
smoothies.
Has Colt been to Target this week? Yes, and it was to purchase this game.
Hey-oh.
Nice.
All right. Last two cards. Ready?
Yeah, I don't know where we stand with this.
Ready? I don't
Ready?
know. We'll count them out in a second. I don't know why I'm hiding it from you.
Yeah. What?
Has Angelina ever spied on her neighbors? Yes. Oh, yeah. Don't leave your fucking windows open when she walks by. She will look into your house, whether your neighbors or whether it's driving
honestly,
or whatever.
I'm always looking at people's like style, like the way they set up their
I used to
homes
ask
and
her,
stuff, you know?
why do you do that? And she goes, if they want privacy, they need to close the fucking blinds.
I'm a little bit of a peeping Tom. I'm not there. I never use like binoculars. I'm not a freaking weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like we live in the city, you know? So it's like if I'm walking by and you got the windows
Oh, Val, this
open,
happened long before quarantine. This has been happening since the day I met her.
Yeah, like I'm always curious to see how people decorate
Everybody,
their
she's right.
homes. She's
Everybody's saying you're right.
Thank you.
I agree.
I mean, you know, I love to like see what's going on, you know? If you got to know if you're in the city and you don't close your your curtains, like, come on.
Yeah, my apartment on 30th and 9th, first floor. If I left the blinds open, I did it on purpose. Like,
yeah.
Now you though, on the other hand, constantly leave the blinds open. Oh, Chicago.
Oh,
tell them about Chicago.
You guys, I had this really horribly embarrassing thing that happened. So when I started Aladdin, I was on Aladdin before Colt joined for about 2 years. Colt joined the last year because he was, you know, filming Dirty and all those things. So I joined Aladdin, and we rehearsed and opened in Chicago. So we were in Chicago for almost 8 months.
Yeah.
And I had the most beautiful apartment. I was so fortunate to have an apartment that like overlooked the Palace Theater. Right?
It was like floor to ceiling glass on one of the walls. Floor to ceiling
glass windows.
Yeah.
Which, you guys, was the problem. But I was on the 32nd floor, and all
the buildings around her were more than 32 stories high.
Let me say, I am not a nudist in any capacity. And I don't feel as comfortable being completely naked in front of the world as you do. That said, I feel very comfortable being naked in my house by myself or with you. Like, I'm naked, right? So on the 32nd floor to ceiling or not, you don't think anyone can see you. At least I didn't. The sun is coming in, so it's always reflecting. Like, it doesn't really seem like anyone can see you.
It's a list of excuses. So wait for the punchline. I'm
on my way to work, and I open the door and like, bye, Missy, Maya. I look at this note that's stuck to my door, and it says, Angelina, do you mind calling the office? We need to talk about something. And I've only lived there for now like 2 weeks. And so I call the
Ciao,
office.
Valentina.
Ciao. And they said, hey, I think you need to work on either closing your blinds or what you're wearing, when the blinds are open, because, we've been getting some calls from other buildings, and we just want to make sure that you're safe and everyone else is also safe. And I didn't.
There were like 3 buildings.
I didn't understand at first what they meant by that, and so I call him. And by the time I'm like, if the phone's ringing, I'm like, oh, like I walk around naked all the time.
She's been naked so much,
like floor to ceiling naked. But
there's
I can't
calls,
see them.
multiple calls coming in,
and it's not like it's a one-way window. Like I literally can't see them. So like. Someone, I swear to God, though, someone was like being a peeping Tom with
and then called and was like, "Yeah, make her stop. Make her stop. I want to watch her when she's clothed."
I absolutely think so, because who the heck would do that?
We should basically be charging people at this point,
right? But, that'd be good.
John.
Yeah.
All right. Actual last round. Then we have to answer a question and go. Can Angelina name 3 Britney Spears songs? Absolutely.
Ooh, baby, baby. Hit me, baby, one more time. Womanizer.
That's her?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm so sorry.
There's no time limit. I'll be here all night. She'll get it because I'm keeping this card.
I'm terrible. I wasn't a Britney fan. What's the snake one? Slave for you.
Told you.
If you give me long enough.
Toxic. Nice.
Toxic. Yes. What's the one that was really dramatic, you guys? And she was like, "Oh, I'm not a woman.
I'm not a girl.
Oh, I'm not a girl.
Not
yet a woman." And she was like on the mountain. It was very dramatic. Yes. Britney and her Instagram is amazing. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out.
All right, last card.
Last one. Gonna skip that one.
Yeah, no.
Was Colt ever the first person to say "I love you" in a relationship? I think yes, in our relationship, but I can't answer for your other relationships.
Yeah, but
in our relationship,
just ever.
So yes.
Look at everybody. Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly, one of my favorite things is you slipped up so many times, and you were like, I'm having so much fun with you.
I enjoy this time that we are spending.
Right. And so honestly, like when you laugh about it and those slip-ups happen, I didn't say it back because I just waited till you knew it was time to say it. Because I was like, well, we obviously are on the same page. Yeah. So gross. Either way, that was fun.
All right, y'all. That is a game that I think will be recurring because it brings up a lot of stories, and I absolutely love those stories.
I like that.
Now we have to. Could you open up your computer for me?
Yes.
All right.
We have to answer this week's question, and if you guys do have a dying question, put it in the comments with like 1,000,000 exclamation marks. But
the question that we got this week that really stood out to me was a question that I actually got, not even on Colt Ang, it was on command. Excuse me. That I got on my Instagram account, which was, if you could only give one piece of advice to make your relationship better, what would it be? And the thing is, I'm not really big on the one piece of advice things. Like, I think, it's sort of like absolutes. Like if you live in absolutes, you're limiting yourself to these concepts. And the only one thing, like what's the one most important thing? There's not one most important thing. There are a million things, and they're all very, very important. And it's hard to kind of minimize it down to just one. However, I ended up just cheating on the whole concept and coming up with something, which is something we're going to be putting out a video about in the coming weeks, which is be best friends. If I had to give one piece of advice to make your relationship better, it's be best friends. Like the person that you're with, you should be able to, I look so forward to every night when we can just put work away and hang out. And I work so hard all day, and you work so hard all day for us to create a life where at the end of it, we can know, did everything I could so that we can now have chill time, and we look forward to that time together. And sometimes, yes, we need time apart. That's definitely necessary.
100%.
But I think the concept of be best friends covers a lot of things, where you wouldn't talk to someone that a lot of times the way that we talk to someone that we're in a relationship with, we wouldn't talk to our best friend that way.
Right.
Because we'd be worried about offending them. But because we're in a relationship with this person, it's different. But if you think of them and remember that at the core of this, we are friends. Like you are my best friend in the whole world. I separately am very attracted to you. Like that is another part of it.
Nice.
But you are my best friend in the world. I love hanging out with you. I love the way that you think about things. I love that I can bounce ideas off of you.
I think that there's definitely, and again, this is I don't know. I think there's both sides to it. But with your best friend, there's not a filter necessarily, but there's a respect, I think. Yeah. And there's an appreciation and for their friendship, you know. And sometimes when
there's an attention to detail that you give to that I think gets overlooked a lot of time in relationships, because then in relationships we go, well, I just want it to be easy. I just don't want to have to work at it. And you're like, it's not work when it's your best friend,
right?
But it's work when it's a relationship, because we've been told that it's work when it's a relationship, but it's not.
Right.
So the number one thing that I think is look for somebody that you really genuinely enjoy spending time with, because as we talk about in the videos this week, if the point of being, the reason I married you is because I want to spend, and this is in people's vows, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I genuinely would like to be around you a lot,
right,
forever. Like that's the goal.
We're very good at, you know, I'll say like because we worked together, and I'm not saying like everyone should marry someone they work with, but like because we worked together and we fell in love and we were obsessed with spending time together and we're used to spending time together, like we work that way. Like that's our dynamic. Like
but there's
like,
even
we're
people
better
that we're very, very close to that do not work together, that are best friends.
That are best friends.
On their free time, they love to fucking hang out together.
Absolutely.
There's people here that love to hang out together.
Well, that's the thing.
And like,
I mean, I'll use them as like John and Nicole like literally love to
so
spend
obsessed with each other. It's
yeah,
awesome.
like every minute together, and that's the goal.
Yeah, and there is separate time, but there's also a love of spending time with that person, and I think that's the number one thing that I would toss out there. That said, we are just over the hour mark, so we're gonna wrap it up. This has been probably one of my favorite game nights ever.
Me too. You guys, thanks for being here every week, and thanks for putting up with our crazy schedule and all that is to come, and being here from the beginning, because it means everything. This community is only building because you're here with us. Yeah. So this is freaking awesome, and we love you. We are in this hotel this Sunday. Next Sunday we're going to be in a different space that we'll be in hopefully for a month. I think. While he's working and doing this project.
And hopefully we will still be able to make Sunday nights work. If not, we'll change it to Saturdays. We'll figure something out. But no matter what, everybody hold up your glass. I left just enough. To another beautiful day.
To another beautiful day.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. Cheers. I love you too.
I think so.
I love you guys so much.
All right, let's throw that music on.
Let's throw this music on and have a little
let's grab
dance
the girls
party.
And let's dance it out.
I mean, you gotta find Maya. Where is she?
Oh.
Ooh.
Maya Bear. Come here. Come here. Whoa.
I'm not gonna wake Missy. She's gonna be pissed. Woo!
You want to try and hold her?
I do. This is my baby.
Hey, hey, oh, hey, everybody here. Everybody say hey.